Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be playing Epic Games' free game of the week, which this week is Terraforming Mars. If you're not familiar with my channel, I play Epic Games' weekly free game, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to subscribe. With that being said, let's take a look at the game. So in Terraforming Mars, you control a corporation with a certain profile, play project cards, build up production, place your cities in green areas on the map and race for milestones and rewards. So it's a single player and multiplayer turn-based strategy game. It was released 2018. These are the minimum and recommended specifications if that's something you're interested in. But with that said, let's go ahead and get the game. Place order. And then start the download here. I always like to see how big it is for those curious. So let's see. It's very small, 140 megabytes. This will take like just a second. So I'll pick this video up when it's installed and ready to play. Alright, so here we are, Terraforming Mars. Want to start the tutorial? Let's do yes. Alright, welcome to Terraforming Mars. Terraforming Mars, you create a corporation whose goal is to make Mars Earth-like enough to live freely on it. In order to win, you have to score the highest by accumulating a good Terraform rating, TR, accumulating as many victory points as possible. Okay, this is your current Terraform rating. Each player starts at 20. You can increase your Terraform rating by increasing the global parameters or by playing certain cards. Victory points are earned by playing certain cards, placing tiles on Mars, or claiming milestones and winning awards. Game ends once all three global parameters, temperature, oxygen, and ocean, are maxed. Temperature reaches 8 degrees Celsius, oxygen reaches 14%, and 9 oceans are placed. Okay. Global parameters are shared amongst all players. Raising a global parameter can also give an immediate bonus to the player that increased it. First global parameter is oceans. You raise the ocean level by placing an ocean tile on the planet. You need to place 9 in total. Next global parameter is oxygen. You raise the oxygen level by placing greenery tiles on the planet, or with certain cards you need to increase the oxygen to 14%. When you reach 8%, you increase the temperature for free. Okay. The last global parameter is temperature. You raise the temperature level with certain actions and cards. You need to increase the temperature from -30 to 8 degrees Celsius in steps of 2 degrees Celsius. When you reach -24 Celsius and -20 Celsius, you increase the heat production. Reaching 0 Celsius allows you to place a free ocean. The game is divided into generations. You get new project cards at the beginning of each generation and resources at the end of each generation. Generation is divided into the following steps: player order phase, research phase, action phase, production phase. First phase is the player order phase. In this phase, the first player becomes the last, and all other players move up by 1 place. Next comes the research phase. During this phase, you can buy new project cards. Each card costs 3 M, whatever that is. Okay. All players have bought their cards. You enter the action phase. In this phase, you use your resources to perform as many actions as you want to increase your score and terraform Mars. This is the player board. Bottom row indicates your current resources. Use these resources to perform the various actions of the game. Above in the brown boxes, you have your resource production. At the end of each generation, you gain this amount of resources. First resource is mega credits. Okay, that's what that symbol is. This is the general currency for buying and playing project cards and using standard projects. At the beginning of each generation, you gain your terraform rating plus your mega credits production and mega credit resource. You can perform up to 2 actions per turn, after which it becomes your opponent's turn. If you can no longer perform an action or do not wish to perform one, select the pass button. If you've already played 1 action, you can skip. If you've played 2 actions, you have to end your turn. Your turn ends, but you can play once again once all remaining players have finished their turns. If you haven't played an action yet, you can pass. You will no longer be able to play until every player passes and the generation ends. Pass your turn for now. Okay, so where's the pass button? Oh, here we go. Pass. I'm gonna pass. If you do so, you won't be able to play until the next generation. Once all players have passed their turn, you enter the production phase. First, the energy resources are converted to heat. Then you gain the amount of resources of your production for each type. Okay. Once all global parameters are filled, the game will end at the end of the generation. Squaring is explained in the 5th tutorial. Jeez. Finish this step of the tutorial. I'd like to go to the next step. I guess there's a lot of tutorial to this, but I guess I have to. Standard projects represent all critical actions of the game. They are always available and can be used without limit, though they usually cost more than using cards. Open the standard project menu. Sell patent allows you to discard one or more cards from your hand to gain 1 mega credit per discarded card. Use the sell patent action now. Before selecting the cards you want to sell, you can view your hand to confirm that you want to sell some cards. I'm clicking it. Oh, I got it, okay. There we go. Once you made your choice, oh, never mind. Click the standard projects once more. Power plant allows you to increase energy production by 1 step. Next. Asteroid allows you to increase temperature by 1 step. This also increases your terraform rating by 1. Aquifer allows you to place an ocean. Use it now. Oceans can be placed on any designated spot on Mars. Ocean tiles are not owned by a player once placed. You increase your terraform rating by 1 by placing an ocean. Any tile that is later placed next to an ocean grants a bonus 2 mega credits. You can gain resources as a placement bonus by placing a tile in a particular position. Place your ocean here and gain 1 plant resource as well as 2 mega credits for the adjacent ocean. No more actions left to your turn, so you will have to end your turn. Okay, so end turn. Select standard projects once more. Greenery allows you to place a greenery and increase the oxygen level. Place 1 now. Use. Placing a greenery allows you to increase the oxygen level. If that is possible, you also increase your terraform rating. Place greeneries even if the maximum oxygen level is reached. Greeneries have to be placed next to greens have to be placed next to another tile you own if possible. Each greenery you own gives 1 victory point at the end of the game. Okay. So place your greenery here to gain 2 plant resources as well as 4 mega credits from the adjacent oceans. Okay. Projects. City allows you to place a city and increase your mega credit production by 1. Select city now. Cities can be placed anywhere on Mars, but no 2 cities can be placed one next to the other. You gain 1 victory point per adjacent greenery at the end of the game. Congratulations, you finished this step of the tutorial. Yeah, let's continue. In this tutorial we will learn about project cards and how you will use them to gain victory in Terraforming Mars. Let's start the game at the beginning. Okay. First, you need to select your corporation. Your corporation determines your starting resources as well as some bonus abilities. So these are corporation cards. On top, you'll see the name of your corporation and a description of its background. Here are your starting resources as well as special abilities that you gain for the rest of the game. You'll see actions and effects further in tutorial 4. Now let's choose the beginner corporation. Okay. Beginner corporations start with 10 free project cards and 42 mega credits. Okay. Receive these cards. Okay, done. Open your project card hand. Project cards allow you to improve your corporation's situation in order to terraform Mars more efficiently than your opponents. Can give you different types of benefits like gaining resources or resource production, gaining recurring actions or effects, placing tiles, or increasing a global parameter. Okay. Now, you can buy new project cards during the research phase at the beginning of each new generation. Certain actions can also give you new project cards. Select this card. This is a project card. There exists 3 kinds: automated cards, green; event cards, red; and active cards, blue. Okay, on top of the card is the cost and mega credits to play it. On the other side are the tags of the card. These cards in certain categories and can affect or be affected by other cards. In the middle you can see immediate effect of the card. This is what playing the card gives you. You can always press the information button to view the full description of the card. Ring cards are automated cards that allow you to perform immediate actions. Use this card to increase your plane production by 1. Use. Your project card hand. Like this card. Some cards give you victory points when you play them. You can see victory points in the circle on the side. Okay. Playing this card increases your titanium production by 1, as well as giving you victory points. Use this card now. Do I have to place it? Guess not. No more actions, so we'll return. When your project card hand. Red cards are event cards that allow you to perform immediate actions. Once played, red cards are hidden from your opponent. Use this card now. Open your project card hand. Select this card. This card has a requirement. You need to reach this before it can be played. Okay. Since you didn't reach this requirement yet, let's go to the next card. Some cards allow you to place tiles. These are either the normal tiles seen previously or special tiles. Use this card to place a volcano. Increase temperature by 2 steps. Place the volcano special tile on either. Okay, I don't know what that means, but oh, I see. Special tiles often have placement requirements. If these places are no longer available, the card cannot be played. Volcanoes can only be placed on a specific location between choice of 4. I'm not sure what these symbols mean. I guess I'll just do this one. I don't know what that is either. You have, oh, I think if I place it here I would have gotten another card. I see. You have no more actions left, so you will have to end your turn. As the opponent has passed their turn, you will immediately get to play. Open your project card hand. Select this card. Blue cards are active cards that give you access to actions or effects that are available for the rest of the game. Let's place an ocean tile. Okay. This card offers an action. An action can be used once per generation. Okay. This card also features dynamic victory points. The amount of victory points you receive from this card depends on your final board. For example, with this card, you receive 1 victory point for each card you've played that has a Jovian tag. Okay. Looks like you don't have enough mega credits to use this card. Since it has a space tag, you have the possibility to use the titanium resource to reduce the price. So 1 titanium is 3 mega credits. Okay. Decrease cost. Increase the cost and use the card. Okay. Yes. Open the project card hand. This card offers an effect. An effect automatically happens when a specific situation occurs. Okay, this card is a resource production requirement. You can't use it unless you have enough production to reduce. Mega credit production can go down to -5. So you didn't reach these requirements yet. Let's go on to the next card. Don't have enough mega credit to use this card either. However, since it has a building tag, you have the possibility to use the steel resource to reduce the price. Okay. Do that. Increase cost, use the card. Congratulations, you finished this step of the tutorial. Would you like to go to the next step, additional? I'm going to click yes here. Okay, this tutorial will show you additional actions that you can play as well as certain specific rules. Once you gather 8 plant resources, you can convert them to a greenery. You can place a greenery tile on Mars, increasing the oxygen level by 1 step and increasing your terraform rating by 1. Try it now. Plant conversion is available even if the oxygen level is maxed out, but you don't increase the terraform rating in that case. Okay. You get to pick. Yeah, okay. Let's do here. Once you gather 8 heat resources, you can convert them to temperature. You increase temperature level by 1 step, increasing your terraform rating by 1. Try it now. So gather 8. Oh, it's the same thing. You have no more actions left, so you'll have to end your turn. Your effects tab. All effects given by active cards blue and your corporation are listed here. Go to the effects tab now. Effects happen on their own and cannot be used, but they can be triggered by other actions. Move your mouse over this effect to see its details. So, effect when any city tile is placed, gain 2 currency. Okay. This card gives you, when a city tile is played, the red border around the city tile indicates that this rule applies to any player. Okay. Let's try it out. Go to standard projects to place a city. Standard projects, city, and put it here. Card, because of your card's effect, you've gained additional 2 currency. Okay. This is your actions tab. Like effects actions given by active cards blue and your corporation are listed here. Open the action tab now. Actions can be used once per generation. Go over this action. Caretaker contract action, spend 8 heat to increase your terraform rating by 1 step. Okay. Many actions allow you to trade a resource for an advantage, such as increasing your terraform rating. Use this action. actions. So it's in the turn. Open actions tab again. Other actions accumulate resources that give you victory points at the end of the game. Use this action to add a resource to it. So add 1 microbe to this card. Okay. Your turn once more. As you pass the turn, you'll immediately get to play. Open the action tab again. Some actions allow you to steal from other players to gain the resource yourself. Use this action to steal a resource. Remove 1 microbe from any card to add microbe to this card. Other actions accumulate resources to be used later. Use this action. Add 1 microbe to this card or remove 2 microbes from this card to raise temperature by 1 step. You can select which action to perform. Since you already have enough resources accumulated on this card, use them to raise the temperature. Congratulations, you finished this step of the tutorial. Would you like to go to the next step, scoring? Sure. In this tutorial, you will learn about the end of the game and how scoring works. Milestones are special accomplishments you can claim, each giving you 5 victory points at the end of the game. If you meet the criteria of a milestone, you may claim it by paying 8 credits. A milestone may only be claimed by 1 player, and only 3 of the 5 milestones may be claimed in total. Since you have a Terraform rating of at least 35, let's claim the Terraformer milestone. Awards can be funded at any time, but are only awarded at the end of the game. Each award rewards players for a specific achievement. The player that comes in first position scores 5 victory points, and the second scores 2 victory points. Only 3 of the 5 awards may be funded in total, and their total cost increases starting at 8 credits, then 14, and finally 20 credits. Open the awards menu. Since you are the player with the most tiles in play, you can fund the Landlord award. Okay. Remember that even though you might be the leader when you fund the award, the reward is only given at the end of the game, so things might change. Fund it now. When all global parameters have been maxed, you enter the game end after the end of the current generation. Pass the next generation. Do you want to pass? If so, yeah. First step is the plant conversion. Since there is a final production phase, you might be able to perform plant conversions for extra victory points. You can convert plants to up to 1 greeneries. Okay, don't I just click this? What am I missing here? Okay. I just need to click, I guess. Might be able to do one more. Let's do here. Once this is done, points are tallied to show who the winner is. First, each player's Terraform rating is taken as the base of the score. Next comes the awards. 5 victory points are given to the winner of each award. An additional 2 victory points are given to the player in second place unless there are 2 players. Next comes the milestones. 5 victory points are given for each milestone to the player that claimed it. Next are the points for the greeneries. Each greenery gives 1 victory point to the player that owns it. Next are the points for the cities. Each city earns 1 victory point per adjacent greenery, whether you own the greenery or not. Next are the points for the project cards. Each victory point given by a project card is added to the player's total. This includes the hidden points for event cards and the dynamic victory points. Finally, the winner is revealed. If there are 2 players with the same number of points, the one with the most credits is the winner. Okay. Congratulations, you've completed the last tutorial. Alright. Alright, well, the tutorial for this game is a lot longer than anticipated, so I think I'm going to call it a video here. It seems like a pretty interesting game. There's definitely a lot to it. To be honest, I don't even know if I remember everything from this tutorial. Like, if I had to play another game, I'm sure I'd be pretty bad. But it kind of reminds me of like other RTS games. So if that's something you're interested in, this game might be good for you. But with all that said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you feel like leaving a like or feel like subscribing, please consider doing so. Comment down below if you want to, comment on anything at all, really. Again, thank you all for watching. Take care, and goodbye.